demo for a tool or any tutorial or any something like that, I'm going to talking about the headless browsers. Have any of you ever worked with headless browsers or know about it? Can I? Alright, pretty good. Now, did you use any tool to automate those things? The person in the back? No?
Yes.
Alright, no problem. So, I'm sorry. So, automation with headless browser, right? First, what is headless browser? It's just a browser or a version of browser. It does not have any GUI. That's why it's called headless. Some people call the regular browsers headful as well, right? So, no GUI. And when you do a regular browser automation with the regular browsers or normal browsers, you face a lot of challenges like the browser hangs, you're out of memory, browser stops responding because sometimes you have not a good internet connection. Sometimes the site is very heavy because of CSS, a lot of JavaScript, etc. So what these headless browsers tries to do, they try to minimize those overheads. They try to remove those challenges, or at least try to do them. Right? It's going to happen or not, you will see yourself. So I was reading around on web and someone said that I was able to achieve twice the faster of automation of UI using the headless browser. That's pretty big, right? Let's say your automation suite is taking 6 hours. Now it will take 3 hours. That's pretty big. And then someone said I got results which were 15 times faster. 15 times nahi payega. So I went ahead and I thought, let's see for myself what I can do. So well, it depends on your automation suite and what are you automating, the kind of website depends on a lot of factors. Also, it depends on how many browsers you're opening at the same time, the whole length of your automation. So the performance will depend on those things a lot. So what I did, I wanted to do a very basic test to see if the results are similar or not, and if at all we have any improvement over regular browsers. So what I took 13 links, certain web links, all of Tech Bhubaneswar sites and Mindfire sites, and I put them in an array. And I used a combination of parallel and sequential execution to check where we are getting the best results, right? And keep in mind, this is a very basic test. The test was only to open a link, take a screenshot, save the screenshot, and close the browser. That is it. No navigation or no form entry, submission, nothing. So these are the results that I found. Can you see it? Alright. So as I talked about the number of browsers, number of links, that is 13, and I divided it into sequential and parallel executions. So the first one that you see is, so the blue line is for the time of headless browsers, and the green one is for headful browser, right? So the first line, the first point that you see over there, which are pretty close to each other, these are. In this, both the headless and headful browser, they were running one link at a time. So what will happen? It will open one link, take a screenshot, close it, open the second one, take a screenshot, close it, and it will go on for 13 of them. And then we have, as you can see, we have 3 parallel execution. That means it will run on 6 batches. 3 of the links open together, take all of them as screenshots. It was an asynchronous process, close everything. Then another 3 parallel browser will open, then close everything. So we had 5 batches, and after that 6 parallel execution, 9 and 13. So as you can see, the difference of time between headless and headful is really close, almost negligible when you have sequential executions. But when it comes to parallel executions, when we are opening 3 parallel browsers at the same time, it's almost double, right? The time taken is almost double. And then we go ahead and do 6 parallel execution, so that is 3 batches, 9, 2 batches, 13. In 13 parallel execution, we will have 13 browsers or 13 tabs open together. Again, asynchronous process. My code will take a screenshot of every link. It will store the screenshot and it will close the browsers. So yes, now you can see that we have we need to find a balance between parallel executions, sequential executions, depending upon your need. And also, this is very basic test. Feel free to take my code and go ahead and change it yourself, run some results. So these numbers are average numbers from multiple test runs in different machines. I just wanted to be careful, and I used a tool called Puppeteer, which with Chromium browser you can use, Selenium as well with Phantom.js. So I did not use two different tools to automate the same thing, because that wouldn't be fair, because we are not comparing tools here, right? We are comparing same instance of a browser with headless on and headless off. And the code that I used in Puppeteer, I just had to modify one parameter and the browser went from headless to headful. So that was all the finding that I had, and I had to share. Actually, I have a lot of content, but I don't really have a lot of time left. 1 minute? Really? So thanks for listening. You can find the code in this particular repository. You can connect with me, and remember, this is not a final test. This is just a basic test to get you started. You can modify it. You can do whatever you want with it. So that was what I want. And yes, one point to remember: headless browsers are not a replacement for regular browsers. You cannot do that ever. It depends on your need. If you think your requirements can be met with the headless browsers, please go ahead. And if you think you need to emulate a real browser, then no, headless is not the answer. So find the right balance, do what you need to do, and thank you for listening.